Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Whoops. Echo. Get rid of the echo. Now we're just going to wait for some people to show up. Hello, everybody that just came in. I'm just waiting a few minutes for people to show up before I start. Thanks, Ken. Gotta love Google for that. So how's everybody doing today? All right, Cindy, thanks. I'm thinking about you today, Cindy. Hello, Melanie. Welcome. Hello, Shandog. Welcome. We'll just give it a minute or two and then I'll get started. We're going to be talking about how to calm an excited dog. So okay, I think we're going to get started. Don't want to leave you guys sitting there too long. We're going to talk today a little bit about calming an excited dog. And just so you know, the training that I do is based on Cesar Millan and his methods. And he says that he trains humans and he rehabilitates dogs. And you'll find out in what I read from him that he focuses a lot on your energy and the way you are acting around your dog. So that's very important. So, and I'm just going to basically read through one of his articles for you, and then we can talk about it if you have questions, or, and then after that, if you have any other dog related questions about training or dog behavior, whatever, ask me and I will try to answer the best I can, or I'll look it up and see if I can get you an answer. So here we go. Calming an excited dog. A dog that's spinning in circles, jumping up and down, or barking and yipping is not a happy dog. These are all signs of overexcitement. The dog has excess energy And the only way her brain knows how to deal with it is to work it off physically. Thank you, Ken. Unfortunately, people often interpret these signs as happiness. Many also tend to think that it's cute when a dog acts like this and wind up unknowingly encouraging the behavior. Curb your dog's excitement, and you'll be preventing misbehaviors in the future, including aggression. An excited dog is not happy. A calm dog is. Here are 6 steps to get your dog from being constantly overexcited to being calm, submissive, and happy. Don't encourage excitement. Most important thing to remember when your dog approaches you with excitement is that what you will do determines whether the behavior becomes more or less frequent. The worst thing you can do is give affection or attention to an excited dog. This is just telling him that you like what he is doing. He'll learn that being excited gets a reward, so he'll keep doing it. The best way to react to an excited dog is to ignore her. Use no touch, no talk, no eye contact. If she tries to jump on you, turn the other way or push her back down. Encourage calm behavior. This is the flip side of the first tip. When your dog is in a calm, submissive state, then you can give affection and attention, which will reinforce that state. If your dog is treat motivated, then reward his behavior when he is calm. Through a combination of ignoring excited behavior and rewarding calm behavior, you will help your dog to naturally and instinctively move into a calmer state. Wear your dog out. Of course, it's easier to keep your dog from being overexcited if she doesn't have the energy to do it in the first place, which is why the walk is so important. It provides directed exercise and channels your dog's excess energy while draining it. Just letting your dog out in the yard to run around and do her business is not the right kind of exercise. In fact, this kind of activity can often leave her more excited when it's over and not less. Likewise, the purpose of the walk is not just so your dog can do her business and come home. It mimics the movement of the pack on a mission together to find food, water, and shelter. This helps your dog stay connected to her primal instincts, stay focused on moving forward, and drain her excess energy. The return home, where the food, water, and shelter are, becomes the reward for going on the excursion with the pack. By bringing your dog home with the excess energy drained through exercise, she will associate her feeling of calm with this reward. Yep, exactly, Ken. That baby voice just adds to the excitement. So next is provide an outlet with limitations. Keeping your dog's mind stimulated can also help reduce the excess energy. This is when playtime comes in. Things like playing fetch, having your dog search for a hidden treat, or running him through an obstacle course are all good ways to stimulate his mind and drain his energy. The key here is that you control the length and intensity of the activity. That's where the limitations come in. If your dog is getting too excited, then the game ends. This is a gentle sort of negative reinforcement. While rewarding calm behavior tells your dog, when I settle down, I get a treat, creating limitations tells your dog, if I get too crazy, the treat goes away. Hello, Travis. Hello, Carrie Ann. Welcome. So the next is engage their nose. Since a dog's primary sense organ is her nose, capturing her sense of smell can have a calming effect. Scents like lavender and vanilla can help calm your dog down, especially if you associate them with times when the dog is calm, like having a scented air freshener near her bed. Just be sure that your dog doesn't have any allergies to particular scents, and ask your veterinarian for recommendations on the scents that work best at calming dogs. Calm yourself. Most importantly, your dog cannot be calm if you aren't. So you need to check your own energy. When you have to correct your dog, how do you do it? Can you stop their unwanted behavior with just a nudge or a quiet word? Or do you tend to shout no at him over and over? If you're in the second category, then you're only contributing to your dog's excitement. The only time it's necessary to correct a dog with a loud snap is to snap them out of dangerous action. For example, if he's about to run in traffic. But you should only need that one short, sharp sound to distract your dog and get his attention. Here's an image to keep in mind. Two soldiers in the woods. They've come to a clearing and see the enemy ahead. One of them starts to move forward. How does the other soldier stop this? Not by yelling. You've probably already pictured the move in your mind, an arm across the chest or a hand on the shoulder without saying a word. Dogs are hunters, so they have an instinctive understanding of this kind of correction. If the group came up on a deer in a clearing and the pack leader barked to tell them to stop, the deer would be long gone, and none of them would eat. The leader stopped the pack with nothing but their energy and body language. If your dog is naturally high energy and excitable, it can take a while to see results with these techniques. The important part is that you remain consistent in using them and don't give up. Chances are that your dog didn't become a hyperactive mess overnight, so you're not going to undo it overnight. But you'll be surprised how quickly you'll start to see a change once you commit. Consistency is the key to success. So that's what Cesar Millan has to say on calming an overexcited dog. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Have you dealt with this? Is this, because this is something that my group on Facebook, we're having a lot of questions about this. That's why I decided to bring it up today. Is this something you have questions on or have dealt with your own dog or dogs? Exactly, Ken. And this is something I'm working on with both dogs right now, actually. So, and Travis, I imagine your dogs kind of have to get to an excited point and get pumped up for pulling the sled, but then they have to be able to calm down on command, I would imagine. And Melanie says all the time. So what do you guys do to deal with this, or do you have questions? Right on, Carrie Ann. The first thing I do when my dogs are excited is I don't actually talk to them. I will, see, Travis does a tick noise for his dogs, and they know it. I do a "eh" noise, and my dogs know it. So, but the first thing I do when my dogs are real hyper and excited, and it's usually when I come home, is I tell them couch, and they know that means to go to the couch. And then I just ignore them as I'm taking off my coat. I'm, putting my purse down, putting the groceries down, all that stuff. And by the time I'm done, they're usually laying down and calm. And then when I sit down, they're not jumping all over me, but they will like get in my lap and stuff, but they're not jumping on me and hurting me. And so it's a much nicer way to be greeted. I know they're happy to see me. They know I'm happy to see them, but everybody's calm about it. And they're also not underfoot when I'm taking my stuff on. Not anymore, Travis. That's something I worked on, and they do not jump on me anymore. I don't allow that. And Carrie Ann says yes. Carrie Ann, one of the first things you can do to stop the jumping on you is when you see the dog approaching you and you can tell it's getting ready to jump, just bring your leg up, like bring your knee up and the dog won't actually be able to jump on you. It'll hit the front of your leg and bounce off, and it won't hurt the dog. But if you do that every time, the dog will very quickly learn, hey, I can't jump on this person. It doesn't take much. I did it to my stepdaughter's dog about 3 times, and he doesn't jump on me anymore. So, and it absolutely does not hurt them as long as you don't connect with their jaw when you're bringing your knee up. You got to kind of time it right. But yep, Travis says turn your back and wait till they sit. That is the other technique that I have used that Cesar recommends, and it works very well as well. Some dogs continue to jump on you, but hey Donna, hey Anthony, welcome. So yeah, that's turn your back on them and wait till they sit is definitely the other good method of dealing with it. So absolutely, Carrie Ann. Don't look him in the eyes. That no touch, no talk, no eye contact is one of Cesar's first things when you're going into a house with a dog. Don't touch him, don't talk to him, and don't have eye contact. And then he won't get as excited. And that helps him to realize that, you know, he needs to be calm. So exactly, Travis. I try to do that with my company, but some of my company does not listen. So I have to start getting a little more strict about that. Yep, Donna, don't let the dogs beg for food. Donna, what do your dogs get real excited? And what do you do with it? Yep, Anthony. That's why he says that. Do you have a non-hyper puggle, Shandog? My brother-in-law has a puggle that used to be hyper, but as he's gotten older, he's mellowed out. So, but he's still a pretty wild dog. He's pretty cool. So, Donna, what do you guys do to deal with it when your dogs are overexcited? How do you get them to calm down? I have no idea why I had to unblock Travis's comment. YouTube is weird sometimes. Yep, Anthony says tell the humans to ignore him. Yep. Donna uses the cage. Yep. That gives the humans the point that they need to leave the dogs alone. Yep. Yeah, it's a lot of times it is the humans' fault that the dogs are wound up and excited. So I can imagine because there's an attitude there of, you know, she's going to do it her way, and she's going to talk baby talk, and she's going to feed the dogs no matter what anybody says. And yeah, that's not an okay attitude to have, but what do you do, right? Yep, Travis. One person that was coming over and and causing Chloe to bark. I just got to the point where I'm like, hey, I'll come over to your house, because they would not listen to me. It's like, no, I'm not going to deal with this. So, well, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to open up the panel, and if I can get this to copy, if anybody wants to come up and talk dogs, they are welcome. Oh, right on, Melanie. My dog came to me as a Chloe. I didn't actually name her, but it fits her. It's a good name. So if anybody wants to come up and talk about this topic or whatever, you're welcome to. Oh, Donna, I don't think it's harsh to lock up a dog, but you know, sometimes they need a timeout too. You know? Yep, exactly, Travis. You gotta put your foot down about that. So he's pretty mellow, Shandog? Well, does anybody have any questions on this or on anything else?
That was part of the arguments Janet and I had before I fucking wouldn't let her come back in the house anymore.
Mm-hmm.
She would sit there and go, oh puppies, and, and then have treats for them. I'm like, knock it off.
Yeah.
The next thing you're gonna do is bitch about them jumping on you.
Yeah.
God, it used to piss me the fuck off. And she would not stop. You know, you got icy stuff laying in here.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen my brain? Oh crap, dude.
Yeah, Donna, you definitely have to keep your company from stopping your discipline of your dogs. That's not cool. Oh, hey, Dave, welcome.
Sorry, Susan, didn't mean to bring the riffraff.
Well, apparently YouTube didn't get a notification out on my live stream very early, so.
I shouted you out.
Well,
so it should help.
If nobody has any questions or comments on this topic or any other dog-related topic, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, but I will start up another one just to hang out with. So, yep, Travis. Yep. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and let it just be a short one for people to watch. And then I'll start up another one to just BS with. So, thanks for coming, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.